Alrighty guys, well, here we go. Picking right up off of where we left off on the last video. We're gonna head out and do some baling. Late night baling. Maybe tomorrow or the next day. Oh shit, excuse me. So like I was saying, maybe tomorrow or the next day I'll get a good video clip of what the heifers look like now that we brought them home. They definitely grew. They are definitely a lot bigger than what they used to be. How that little 15-acre pasture sustained 13 heifers and that little Calvert Hereford bull since, what the hell was it, like the 25th of May until August 1st? I have no idea. But we did take them 2 small little hay bales, like half size bales, over the last 2 weeks, but they're still grazing, by golly. It's gonna be a long night, I know that. I'm friggin' yawning like crazy already. So it's been a busy day today, that's for sure. Anywho, let's get to the field. There it is. So why the hell am I backing up? So, I just started the last round, opening round, in our C field. And the reason for backing up, so when I kick the bale out, it's out of the way for when we start raking all the back and forth swaths. And he's out of here. So we started at 79. We're at 96 now. And like I said earlier, we just started the opening round. Or the last round of this field. So we'll have over 100 by the time we get done this round. Then we have to move into the B piece and finish baling all of it. And some of you might remember in the A piece when we finished, there was just 2 little short strips about 5 to 10 yards long that I never picked up. The bale was full, I kicked it out, and I said, to hell with it, I'm not gonna bother picking up 2 little tiny strips. So I picked those up here this evening when I came out to the field. Bumper up the gear. My camera's not very god-darn good, is it, guys? It looks like shit. We might have to address that issue here in the future. But for now, this is what you're gonna get. Sorry, guys. Anywho, it'll be a long night of baling here at this point. We'll talk to y'all later. Alrighty guys, well, we finished that opening rounds on that field, including the bush piles. Turn that down. 21 bales. And there's 48-inch bale. 48-inch bale in there right now. I'll just carry it across because guaranteed I'll be carrying some bales into that field, or somewhat of a bale. Once we get this field done. Where are we going here? So I'll pick this field up where we started raking from, which is the north side working south. So yeah, I suspect we should make another, I'm gonna guess 40 bales out here in this piece. I'm hoping. That would give us about 70 bales on this piece, because we had 30 in here from before, but might not be 40. We're at 101 bales right now, so stick around, find out what we end up with. Talk to you later. Alrighty guys, this is my last pass. This this will be my last bale even. We're at 44, so just stick around, we'll figure it out as to how many bales were in our B piece. I think we had 47 in the A piece. We had 31 or 32 bales in B from the opening rounds. That'd be her. The old case is performing pretty darn nice. On twine. Bale out. $129. So we had, did I read that right? 129? Yeah, I did. So we're one bale shy. There was 101 when we started in here. And we've got this swath that runs up that way. There's basically, and it's heavy all the way, basically half a bale from where we stopped to up here in this next 50 to 70 yards. I'll pick that up when we go to bale that stuff over there. So there's 31 or 32, basically another 30. So that's like 61-ish bales. We'll know better when we pick them all, but approximately 61 bales on this 45-acre strip. Well, that's a lot better than the A piece. It's not as good as last year. Last year we were 70 some bales on this particular piece. But nothing we're doing this year is as good as last year. When you don't get the rain, that's what happens. Anyway, it's 1:30 in the morning. I'm going home. It's been a long day. Tomorrow will be another one. Y'all have a good night. Fun, fun, fun. Let's get her done. Catch you later. Well, basically it's that time of the year where you jump from one blue-red machine into another blue, well, I guess that's orange machine. So, morning everybody. We went out and checked that hay because we had a little shower after I got done baling. So somewhere went to bed at 2:30 this morning, and somewhere between 2:30 and a quarter after 5, because that's what time I woke up letting the dog out, we had a shower. And so I just said screw it, and I rolled over and went back to bed. Woke up at like 8. Kind of didn't wake up, kind of didn't go to sleep, if you know what I mean. Just kind of tossed and turned and felt like I should be up and moving, but just never had the energy for it. Oh, shit. Anyways, so CP and I just got back from checking hay, and in the low spots where it's heavy, it's a little bit damp. Too damp to bale, basically, is what it barrels down to. So we're gonna head out, or I'm gonna head out. We'll rake that field up, and we'll be back baling it possibly this afternoon, like early afternoon. Quite possibly I might be baling as soon as I get done raking. I figure an hour and a half to 2 hours to get it raked. So by the time I get it raked, I might be able to just turn around, go home, jump in the other tractor, and head back to the field. So that's what's going on. We'll catch you guys later. Alrighty, well, this field is done. So now we just gotta go home and have some lunch. Got a cow that needs to be treated. Then we'll come back and check on this stuff and see if we can bale. Or if we gotta leave it until tonight and bale it in the dark again, just like we did yesterday or last night. Anywho, there it is. Probably good for another 20-ish bales. So if there's 20 out there, or 25, 20 to 25, plus the 21 that we made last night, that would hold true to form. Bale an acre. That's her. That's all. Anyway, catch you guys later. Well, the bales sure look good. Anyways, we were just out here. We baled off this last piece of this quarter that we had split in three sections. So how many bales did we get? Well, it says 149. We started at 129, so we made another 20 bales, and there was 21 from before, from last night. So that's 41 bales off of, I believe this is, you got 42 acres. So it's holding true to form. Bale an acre. So there we go. Anywho, now we're gonna head on over to the next field. It's a 41 acre field also. I raked up the opening 4 rounds on that one. CP and I don't think I videoed it. We cut it. I actually broke the knife on the hay bine on that field. And I welded it. Anyways, I got the opening rounds raked up. And we're going to go over there and get that baled off. So, stick around. We'll catch you guys later. Alrighty guys, well, we haven't even made a round yet on this 41 acre field. And I believe this is bale number 3 already. We're just tying off here. Twine tie. There it is. And this field is heavier than the last ones have been. Yep, number 3. But the opening rounds are on all of the fields have been the heaviest because this is where all the trees are and they catch all the snow, and basically this hay is living off of snow moisture because we sure as hell never had the rain moisture to get it going. If we'd have had a good 1.5 inches to 2 inches in June, our hay crop would be once as much, if not double what it is. We're basically 50% on all of our fields. We're 50% down from just about of what we should be, as we so far, which kind of sucks, but what do you do, right? And this girl, I'm gonna guess this field I'm gonna guess is gonna generate 2 bale an acre. I'm sure hoping for it anyways. Which would be 50% of what its average is, because it's been over the last 3-4 years, it's been averaging from 3 3/4 to 4 1/4 bales an acre. So yeah, and if we get 80 bales out of here, that would be pretty darn good for this year. I think, anyways, under the circumstances. So we'll get this baled, these opening rounds, and then we're heading home for bedtime. I can't stop yawning. Have a good one, y'all. Fun, fun, fun. Let's get her done.